Hey people, what's up? Yes, so today I'm back. I will be giving you today is about Wretch V2. Wretch V2 has just dropped his fifth studio album. It dropped last week. I've have listened to it, and I say it's a magnificent album. I'm not gonna go over the top and start saying it's the greatest album of all time because I just listened to it. Still getting used to it. I'm still listening to the song. I'm still trying to get used to it. So I'm not jumping on the bandwagon and say, "Oh, this is the greatest album of all time." After it's being released after a couple of days, it takes years for an album to be considered the greatest of all time. But today is about what is Wretch's. Because he released his new album recently, I'm gonna be going through Wretch's best albums and this what is Wretch V2's best album, you know? This is his fifth album, but we're not gonna be counting Up on Reflection because it's just released recently, but his previous four albums, what is out of those four albums, Retrospective, Black and White, Growing Over Life, and FR32, those four albums, out of those four, what is Wretch's best work out of those four albums? So so me personally, it's between Retrospective, yeah, and Growing Over Life. Those are my main two favorite Wretched albums. Wretched that was his first album. That's the album that that brought him to the game. Black White, Black and White album. That album made him a bit more mainstream and known broadly around the UK, but obviously Retrospective was his first album that the people from the streets know. That was the album I put him on the name in the urban game in the UK. That's the album I put his name on the map. Growing Up Alive, to me, that album had more substance to it. Like it was just I just loved that album. It was so creative. So I'm gonna go more in detail into it anyway. But yeah, so I wanna go in. So, you know, Retrospective, yeah. This is Wretch 32's debut album. Um, it was released on October the 13th, 2008, but on the Hip Hop Village label. So it wasn't released on a major label. So the album fell to chart on the UK albums chart. You had songs like in the Ghetto, Be Cool, and they were released from the album prior to its release. The album features guest appearance from Ghetto, Chick Monk, MC Brochi, Scorcher, Hayden, Badass, and Caliber. The video for In the Ghetto features appearance from Ghetto and Badness, and the video for Be Cool features an appearance from Wizzy Wow. But anyway, the album was released in 2012, following the success of his commercial debut release, Black and White. So Black and White was his more commercial release that pushed him out to the wider audience as well. The addition of the 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 the, the deluxe edition of the album featured appearance from Tiny Temper, Bashy, Sway, So yeah, this album Retrospective did all right. It's a good album. In the streets, did bits in the streets, This is a great album Retrospective. I love this album. Did well in the streets. Very good album. It has producers on the album as by the way was Maniac, MC Grand Jones, Chunky B, Wizzy Wow. Oh yeah, so you had some good producers on the album. And this album did very well. So I can't say that much. And also Black and White, that was more Black and White. That was released in 2011. That was more of his commercial. Like I said, it was more commercial release. That's the album that really put him to the wider audience as well. That's his second studio album, and it was released on a major and was his major label debut by British hip hop recording artist Wretch V2. The album was released in the United Kingdom on the 21st of August 2011 through Ministry of Sound. It debuted at number 4 on the UK albums chart with the first week sold of nearly 25,000 copies sold. The album followed its independent retrospect, was released 3 years earlier in 2008. The album spawned 6 singles over the course of 18 months, all of which peaked inside the UK top 50. 3 top 5 singles and a number 1 single, Don't Go. The album includes and collaborations with Ed Sheeran and Dale, Etabond, an example. So this album now, Black and White, altogether, there's lots of singles from this album, you know. Boy, 5 singles from this album. You know, you got Tractor, which was released on January 16th, 2011. Unorthodox, released 17th of April 2011. And you have Don't Go, I think that was the most biggest hit from the album, released 14th of August 2011. And you got Forgiveness, released 11th of December 2011. Number 5, finally, Hush Little Baby, that was released on 20th of May 2012. So some great singles from this album. Producers from the album: Future Cut, Rachel Molden, you know, Paul Hurd, Nutty T, Labyrinth. They were all producers from the album, and they all did their part as well to make this album put together. So yeah, that's Retrospective, Black and White. Growing Over Life also, that's his first studio album. It was released in September 2016 through Polydor Records. The album peaked at number 5 on the UK albums chart. The album includes singles 6 Words, Anti Liberation, or A Dream, IOU, and Open Conversation, and Mark Duggan. So the single 6 Words was released as a single from the album on 16th of November 2014. The song peaked at number 8 on the UK singles chart. The song also peaked at number 25 on the Australian singles chart. Anti was released on the second single from that album on 19th of May 2016. Liberation was released as the third single from the album on 5th of July 2016. All A Dream was released as the fourth single from the album. IOU was released as the fifth single from the album. Open Conversation and Mark Duggan was released as the sixth single from the album on 18th of November 2016. You know, so yeah, it's a great album. This is my favorite. To me, this is my favorite in terms of the concept, the quality, and what is actually the message behind the album. This is the best album to the message. In terms of messages, what the message behind the album to Growing Over Life, this is my favorite Wretch album in terms of the message and stuff. But in terms of deep, in terms of straight up street dark lyrics and, you know, going all out, it's got a retrospective in my eyes. So that's Growing Over Life. It did really well in the charts, and you know, finally you got FR32. That's Wretch's fourth studio album. It was released 30th of October 2017 through Polydor Records. It features co-just fans Abelino, and whom Wretch previously collaborated on the mixtape, the titled Young Fire Old Flames, released in 2015. Yeah, Wretch and Avelino seem to have a good bond together. They really get on together, and they worked a lot on a lot of projects, their own projects, collaboration projects. They all seem to do well together. Yeah, man. Peace out to Avelino as well, man. Yeah, this album was I don't think it was good as Growing Over Life, but it was a good album. It was a good follow-up album. Very good album, you know. So yeah, those 4 albums. But it's not about me, what I think. It's about you guys in the comments to let me know what is Wretch's favorite best album. You know, what is Wretch's best album? You know, what's his best work? I'm not counting Uponreflection yet. That's just a new album, but I'm counting the previous 4 albums. Out of those 4 albums, what is his best album? The Retrospective? Is it Black and White? Is it Growing Over Life? Or if the FR32 are those 4 albums, which one is his best album? And also let me know about the Uponreflection album. Do you like Uponreflection? Because I love it. Good album. Still getting used to it. But it's a very good album put together. And Wretch doesn't disappoint. But out of those 4 albums, which one out of those 4 is your favorite? Is it tell me, give me reasons. Is it because of the lyrics, the production, the messages? Let me know. Yeah? So yeah. But my favorite Wretch album is Growing Over Life. It's my favorite. And Retrospective as well. Those are my 2 favorites anyway. But I love all of them anyway, Black and White. I love them all for different reasons. But mostly Retrospective for the great artist. Has been his first, his debut. He's been one of the hungriest, you know, the lyrics in there, the beats, everything. But Growing Over Life, in terms of its messages, the quality, the overall concept of the album, Growing Over Life is my favorite. But anyway, what is your favorite album? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah. So until then, peace. I'm out.